I promise you don't have to let another family business meeting devolve into an argument about unwashed dishes. I have a solution for you. I'm Bridget Hart, coach, business consultant, and blossoming mystic. I hope that you enjoy the content I'm about to bring you today, and don't forget to subscribe down below, like the video, and leave me a comment because this is all about interacting with you. So this week, thanks to my good friend, Lawrence Riddick, I am talking about a conversation that I know a lot of us in family business have bumped up into, which is how do we keep a conversation on track about business when we're working with family members? It's so easy for a family business meeting to get off track because we have so many other layers to the relationships that we're doing in those family business meetings, right? When you are working in a regular company employment, you don't really know these people that well. You just care about what's going to happen with the profit and loss statements, what's going to happen with my job, did I meet my requirements, etc., right? But when you're in a family business, you might go all the way back, or you might be husband and wife, etc. And things as simple as the dishes didn't get washed last night can derail a family meeting that's super important. A lot of times these things happen because of our defense mechanisms. We may not want to talk about it. We have shame, or we have other thoughts around whatever it is the topic, and we can derail conversations with each other sometimes. But I'm not going to dig too deep into that today. I'm just going to give you a very quick tool that is going to help you today start making your family business meetings more productive and more beneficial for everybody who's involved in them. This is just a simple solution that will help you in the short term, make sure your meetings are productive starting today. But if you're consistently having these issues in your family business meetings, it's probably because there's something deeper going on. Obviously, on a 10-minute video, I can't help you diagnose that, but I did write a bunch more on the blog. Check out thehearthabits.com, and you can dig deeper into the heart habits, which is my framework I work through with my coaching and consulting clients. See if you can't identify where there might be places that you can kind of dig into and see if there's some healing or some different methodologies that you might be able to tap into. All right, so now we're going to talk about the great tool I have for you. So this is the family meeting triangle. It's a simple tool that I actually use in a lot of different ways, but what I want you to focus on is how you can use this for a family meeting. Up here at the top, you'll see intention. What I want you to think about is, what is the intention or the desired outcome of the meeting? Now, it's okay if you're the one calling the meeting and you decide what the intention is, but it's ideal if you bring in the other members of the team who are going to be involved in the meeting and allow them the opportunity to also kind of settle on an intention for the meeting. The more that everybody can be on the same page about our goals for this meeting, the more everybody can buy into the process of getting there. Down in this bottom corner, you notice container. So the container refers to the how, what, when, where, who, all these details about the meeting, including the boundaries about what may or may not be topics that are up for discussion during this meeting, right? There might have to be some things that you guys put on the table and let know that they are not allowed to be discussed during this meeting because we need to focus on this intention over here. But also you need to be thinking about all the people who should be a part of this meeting and how that container will affect them. So for example, if you're a husband-wife team and the wife takes care of the child for several hours of the day, then to ask for a family meeting, a business meeting during the day when she has the child to take care of is really placing her at an unfair disadvantage unless you are making sure she has a babysitter or other daycare arrangements. So she's not having to split her attention between other responsibilities and the family meeting. All right. Think about where the meeting should have. What will be most convenient for people? What will work well for people? Does it need to be a dinner meeting so it can be, so the truths that need to be handled can be handled while over a meal? That might help a little bit. Or alternatively, maybe it should be a phone call, right? So think about the container of the meeting and how that container will work to help everyone bring their full self to the meeting. Now, the third corner here is creation, okay? Now, this refers to what you are creating before, during, and after the meeting, right? Now, before the meeting, that intention that you've set and the thinking that you've done about the container, those all have helped to create the environment that the meeting is going to happen in, okay? But you might also consider bringing a secondary or a very intentional ritual or tradition to the beginning of meetings to help bring everybody who's in the meeting into alignment and into the same kind of like spirit of what the intention of the meeting is, right? So this could be done through a process of agreeing on the intention. You could do a prayer, you could do a meditation, you could do a sales quote or a motto. A land acknowledgement would be a great way to start a meeting. So taking a moment to really bring everybody's hearts and minds in together on the same topic with the goal of achieving the intention will help you to create the last part, the what's going to happen after. Okay, so that's the during the meeting. You want to help create alignment. And then after is what everybody is going to create together. These are going to be the action steps. Okay, so the meeting should be about creating the action steps that are going to go and help us achieve this intention together. All right, everyone should know what their action steps are. They should know what kind of deadlines and timelines and priority is assigned with their designated actions that weren't not designated by someone else, but ideally that each person volunteered for themselves, right? Because again, this is how we're going to get buy-in into the overall goal and how everybody's voices are heard and able to contribute to an overall better company environment. I hope you enjoyed this family meeting triangle, okay? Intention, container, and creation. Don't forget, all three of those parts are very important. And if you focus in on making sure that you're handling those parts, you can have a very productive family business meeting next time. And I can't wait to hear how it goes. Like I mentioned before, don't forget that I have added some more in-depth questions and thoughts for you to consider if you're consistently having troubles keeping the conversation on track in your family business. Some of these questions will help you maybe identify where those hot spots really are and what needs to be looked at more closely. So as always, I appreciate you being here. I love you. Mwah. Have a great day. Love you.